That's exactly right. I know that I've run my share of half marathons and marathons. Believe it or not, it's a lot easier to run in cooler weather than it is in hot weather. But in terms of wet weather, well, we're going to see a bit of a break in terms of deluge of water. In fact, we're going to see the shower activity take over. What we have seen so far is around 55 millimeters of rain falling through major cities across the GTA. Tonight, an additional 2 to 5 millimeters. Sunday, 2 to 5 millimeters in the morning and then tapering. Yes, there is wet snow, not here in Toronto or downtown proper, but northern sections of the GT, and I'll tell you more about that throughout this hit. But what's happening now is while the rain is letting up, the winds are starting to pick up, and we're seeing a strong northwest wind sustained at around 39 kilometers an hour in Toronto, strong in Barrie as well, and gusts associated with that, making it feel a lot cooler than the actual temperature. So the temperature outside reading at 6, but it feels more like 1. So if you have any evening plans, my suggestion, dress warm because it is very cold. In terms of the radar, this is what we've seen so far. You can see that plume, that circulation of moisture continuing across southern Ontario, although the heaviest rain will be towards eastern Ontario, and that's what you see in the yellow there. That's where we also find warnings still in place. Again, what we are seeing is a bit of a break here in the GTA and other sections in southern Ontario. All of this will slowly move towards eastern Ontario tonight and continue tomorrow morning. An additional 15-25 millimeters of rain not out of the question on areas that are already soaked. So flooding still a huge concern. This Cobourg into the Ottawa Valley and as far north as Algonquin Park still in a rainfall warning. But rainfall warnings have ended here in Toronto. So we did pick up quite a bit of rain. Now, to put these numbers in perspective for you, Toronto Pearson usually picks up on average in May around 74 millimeters of rain. Well, just in the past 2.5 days, we've picked up almost more than half of our monthly average. And to put this again into perspective, let's go to our beaches and show you what it looks like. I mean, still seeing some ponding, some pooling. Lake Ontario has risen 24 centimeters since May 1st. Of course, the heavy rain and the wind submerged a significant portion of sand and volleyball courts, and you can still see that. More rain in the forecast as I get to that 7-day for you. Let's talk a little bit more about what we can expect for tomorrow. We'll see some light showers for the morning and then tapering into the afternoon, some sunshine late day. And in terms of that wet snow, well, areas mainly in northern Ontario, so north of Barrie, we'll see that rain transition into snow early Sunday morning and then mainly cloudy for the rest of the day for Sunday. So we are going to start seeing a break in that wet weather late Sunday and then eventually into Monday. That's when we'll see that circular object emitting heat. Yeah, the sun does eventually come back, and then we will see a stretch of lovely sunny weather, still below seasonal, but for much of the beginning of next week we will see sun, and then to round out the weekend, more rain.